4 years ago, I did an amazing discovery. A discovery that till today has changed my life. I guarantee it will change your life as well. What did I discover? I discovered that everything rises and falls on leadership. If you are a student of leadership or in leadership capacity in any level, that statement is not a new statement to you. Accredited to by far the world's most renowned leadership expert, John Maxwell, he went on to say that leadership is everything. But individuals have failed to understand the place that leadership plays in their personal life. I mean, you would easily see that a lot of people have the notion that leadership is about a position. So when we talk about leadership, they are thinking in terms of a political office holder, their principal in school, the SOG president, or a business leader. While that is not wrong, leadership in its purest form is personal leadership. Now, leadership is an operational word. What that means is that leadership as an idea can be understood. It can be properly defined and its concept well grasped by the individual who understands it. But its practice can be flawed. Right? So people have the idea of leadership, they read leadership books, they attend leadership seminars, but something is basically wrong in the understanding of leadership, in the sense that leadership is an operational word. You can know it in terms of head knowledge, but you lack the basic capacity to practice it. All right? So where that leaves people is that when they study leadership or they listen to leadership material, they are unable to break it down to the point where they are able to use it in their individual life. So as an individual, there are certain leadership principles that you must imbibe. I mean, 4 years ago when I realized this, it occurred to me that my life will never be able to make the kind of progress I expect to make. I will never be able to step into the limelight in the capacity that society will place value on me, place value on my strength, and be able to reward that value that I show. That moment when I made this discovery, I committed to it. What were the things that I committed to? I realized that as an individual, leadership begins from me. It begins from me imbibing. It means from me internalizing the principles that govern leadership. All right, so the first basic principle that governs leadership is the principle of learning. Leadership flows in the direction of knowledge. You would have to commit to learning. I had to commit to learning because no man is bigger or no man is smaller than knowledge that he has. All right, so I began to tackle my ignorance issue, my ignorance problem. I began to read books, I began to study, I began to attend seminars, I began to connect with communities that will help shape my mind. The idea is that the more you know, the more you will be able to grow. The more you know, the easier it is for you to transit from wrong ideas to usable ideologies. All right? The world is a battleground of ideologies. So challenging assumptions is at the roots of learning. Okay, so the basic simple principle, the fundamental principle of personal leadership begins from learning. You must commit to learning. You must keep shifting the borderlines of what you know. You must continually expand the ideas that your mind captures. You must not be stuck on an idea that is old. You must choose to commit to new ideologies. All right, so that's the first basic principle of personal leadership that I began to imbibe early in my life 4 years ago. All right, and then I moved on. I realized that learning is just the beginning. Nothing will change unless you rise up in your life to change it. Those who society should regard with value are those who have solved their personal problems. Solving your personal problems begins when you take responsibility for self-leadership. The whole idea of personal leadership is that individuals are able to tap into the resources within their control to use that power to begin to change their life. And society becomes better for the fact that your own personal problems has been solved engaging the principles of personal leadership. That is how we change our society. That is how we make the progress that we all desire. If individuals make commitment to personal leadership. You're listening to me right now. I can guarantee you that a commitment to personal leadership is a commitment to growth, a commitment to discovery, a commitment to influence, a commitment to impact, and a commitment definitely to wealth. I welcome you and I call you into a commitment to personal leadership. I would like you to pause and consider the power that I am opening up to you. The new brackets of your life that will open up on the platform of personal leadership. My name is Joshua Triumphant. I am a thought leader, speaker, leadership coach. Essentially, I help individuals and organizations to develop pathways to their best outcomes. I also stand with conversation and experiences that inspires growth, challenges status quo, and spurs into greatness. Keep watching Footprints.